Hey, everybody. Welcome to Redeemer's online campus and a little sneak peek into what's coming in the next couple months here at Redeemer, which is really exciting. Jackie and I and Father Wilson and Jackie Overton and all of our staff have been working really, really hard to produce, as we have already, to produce further formation and really exciting opportunities for worship, learning, and fun for everyone. So one of the bigger events is coming up this coming Sunday, Rally Sunday. And, we use a lot of terms around Redeemer, like the whole church does, that mean something to those of us who know things and sometimes don't mean things to those of us who haven't been around for 150 years, like I have here at Redeemer. Not really, but so Rally Sunday is something we've always done at Redeemer. How long have we been doing Rally Sunday, Jackie?
Oh my goodness, I can't even, maybe 30 years?
So for the past 30 years,
Yeah.
we've been having Rally Sunday. What Rally Sunday is a rally to get everyone ready for the academic year. And of course, we have many calendars in the church. We have liturgical calendars, we have yearly calendars, but we really operate on an academic calendar with the schools. And so we have Rally Sunday, always the Sunday before school starts. And it gives everyone ready for all of the tremendous and numerous opportunities that Redeemer has for really everyone, not just young people, but our entire population, our entire parish, and all of our parishioners to take part in what's going on at Redeemer. And so let me paint the picture for you all so that you remember what Rally Sunday is, because you hear Rally Sunday and you know something happens, but you're not really sure. And so Rally Sunday, that's the Sunday where you all go to church. We're back to full force. Everything's going really good. You'll notice it's a lot more crowded than it was the week before. And then everyone goes over to the parish hall. And the parish hall is a big circle square of tables. And on those tables are your Sundays. At those tables are your Sunday school teachers, your youth minister, Friday morning Bible studies, which we'll hope will come back someday. St. Michael's Conference, mission trip forms, EYC signups, and all the stuff that's available for everyone throughout the year. Acolyting, altar guild, all those things that go on that everyone could learn about, sign up for. And be taught about. And so that's what Rally Sunday is. It rallies us back into what's going on. It gives all the new members that we've picked up over the course of the summer to take their place at Redeemer. And it's really an exciting and wonderful Sunday. And we're doing it again this year. We're doing it a little bit later than we did, than we normally do, but we're doing it again this year. And so if I missed anything about Rally Sunday, Jackie?
I've not missed one thing about Rally Sunday, Father Wood. It's our time where we are just so excited about being back together. But we had to make it a little later this year. We waited until after school had started in Sarasota County to give families a chance to kind of get used to the new normal after the endless spring break that finally came to a close on August 31st. And so this year it's going to be on September 13th, which, like Father Wood said, is this coming Sunday. And it rather than being in Gillespie Hall, which is where it typically has been held, we're going to do it as a drive-through out in the circle in front of church this year. And it's going to be so exciting. It's going to happen between 5 and 6 p.m. on the 13th in the afternoon. And you're still going to have a chance to meet all the Sunday school teachers. You're going to have a chance to meet our new youth minister, Jackie Overton, face to face. You're going to have a chance to say hello to Christoph Stevenson Moe, who will be leaving as our youth minister. Fred Seeger, who is a member of our 5:30 worshiping group on Saturdays and is an amazing photographer, has volunteered to come out and take family photos of families in their cars. Because with this Rally Sunday, you don't ever have to get out of your car. Ben Strom and his band Loose Change is going to be playing music. You're going to have a chance to find out and sign up for acolytes, for choir, for mission trips, for EYC, for get information about Logos, which is going to start a little bit later this year than we normally have. All the parish activities will be represented like they always have been, but you're going to be able to stay in your car all the way through. So in the next couple of days, if you're a child, newborn through 12th grade, you're going to receive a packet in the mail. And in that packet is the information about Rally Sunday. And there's also a piece of a puzzle in there. It's a piece of a puzzle. It's a giant mosaic that we're going to put together. And every child is being sent a piece of this tile. We need you to color it. I don't care if you're a 12th grader or if you're a 2-year-old, please color it and bring it back, because the mosaic can't be complete without everybody's part being entered into it. So that's in that packet that's coming too. We're just so excited about being able to see each other safely, face to face that afternoon. And your teachers are so excited about meeting their new classes.
This is great. It's really exciting to get all that going and to get geared up for this. You know, coming out of the pandemic, Father Wilson has described it as the Israelites in exile,
Yeah.
or not in exile, but wandering through the desert. Actually,
Yeah.
exile and the wandering in the desert both work, because both times the Israelites return or go into Jerusalem or return to Israel in stages. It's not just an all for one, good, we're good and back and going. And what we're trying to do is incrementally and safely add back bits and pieces of our normal life until we could be full again.
Right.
And full of life and full in church. And I watched some of the things on our YouTube channel from before the pandemic struck, and I think about how excited I am to get back to normal. And
Mhm.
Rally Sunday is a step, however big or small it's going to be, a step toward more normal, and it's really exciting. So we have a ton of exciting stuff coming up this year, but the next 2 months, this month in October, and one of the really exciting things that we have coming up, Jackie's really been the architect of it. I've helped a little bit, but Jackie's been the main architect on this, is the return of Children's Chapel. And it's going to look a little bit different than Children's Chapel looked in the past, because we are integrating some more aspects of formation into Children's Chapel, and making Children's Chapel just a little bit longer. So Jackie, why don't you tell us what Children's Chapel is going to look like when it kicks off on Sunday, the 20th of September.
On Sunday, the 20th of September, for the children who are in church at the 9 o'clock service on Sunday morning, we will go to Children's Chapel safely. Everybody's going to have to be safely distanced. Everybody's going to have their mask on. We've done a trial run in Gillespie Hall with chairs being safely distanced apart. We can accommodate everybody that we hope to accommodate. And the elements of Children's Chapel will be a little bit different, because for those families that can't come back yet, we want those families to be able to experience Children's Chapel too, if they need to do it virtually. Mm-hmm. So Children's Chapel is going to include a little bit of Fatherhood, a little bit of me, and a little bit of every single Sunday school teacher team that is a part of the parish. And we're so excited that the Sunday school teacher team from the nursery through the high school class will all be a part of Children's Chapel, that will then morph in to a parish family Sunday school that will air every Sunday at 10:20, which is just about the regular time that Sunday school would happen. And so Sunday school will be available for the entire parish family. You don't even have to be in that age group of newborn through 12th grade to participate in Sunday school. You'll be able to do it virtually. And we're even going to provide the supplies for you to do your Sunday school class. So we will get the instructions to you about how the pickup's going to happen. But every month, a box like this is going to be put together with all your supplies inside. And so families will be able to experience that. It's all based on the amazing success of VBS 2020, which we had no idea was going to be such a blessing as it really, really turned out to be.
Yeah.
And so that inspired us to dream of a new format for putting together ongoing formation through Sunday school and through chapel for the children and youth of the parish. And so we're really excited about the launch. So Rally Sunday on the 13th, first Sunday of Children's Chapel on the 20th, as well as the launch of all the parish family Sunday school.
That's exciting. And some other things that are coming up in our parish life for our youth and our young people is that the in-person confirmation class is coming back. I'll be teaching confirmation. It's going to be, I'm able to fit everything in. I built in lots of breaks throughout the program. And so we'll have less breaks this year, but it's going to be very comprehensive, as it always is. I am excited about our confirmation program. We already have 14 young people signed up for it, and we'll be meeting in Goey Hall on Wednesdays from 5 to 6 o'clock. Safe, socially distanced, and some of our young people will be doing it virtually, and I'll have them on some sort of like a Zoom call like this while I'm teaching everybody else, so that their voices can be heard. And it's really important. Jackie Overton, our youth minister, will be starting middle school youth group the same day that I'm starting confirmation. So she's looking forward to reaching out and getting to know and meeting with all of our parents of youth, which she will be doing. And I've been talking to Jackie about some of the stuff that she's planning. I am so excited for her vision for our youth program. It's just going to be wonderful. On top of that, we have a ton of adult formation coming up that I'm really, really excited about. And there's a couple things that I think are really exciting. We've continued Tell Me More, which has been a really great success. I always think there's some questions that I see on people's faces while I'm preaching that they want to ask. And I would love giving everyone the opportunity to ask those questions in the sermon after hearing the sermon. And so Tell Me More continues, which is fun and exciting. And we've brought back the Rector's class. The Rector's class has gone on at Redeemer for time in memoriam. And
Right.
And Father Robinson graciously opened up the Rector's class for all the priests to be able to teach about 4 years ago. And we started taking on themed months, which was really exciting and really fun for all of us to be able to teach one, as opposed to the rector continuing to have to come up with something. And I'll tell you, it's hard to come up with a topic every single week. And so we plan these out. And of course, our Rector's class is back, and it's back to basics. I did the first one a while ago, and Father Charleston just did the second of this series on Monday. And this month it's back to basics, the Lord's Prayer in September. In October, it's back to basics, the Nicene Creed. And then in November, the Rector's class is back to basics, the 10 Commandments. And we're all going to offer reflections on bits and pieces of all those core dogmatic elements of our faith. And it's really it's the core of what we are and who we believe are found in all those places. We have some really exciting classes. I would normally offer classes on Wednesday night after confirmation class for adults to come down. And actually, as the pandemic began, we were finishing up a class on social media. And I have heard we had about 60 people in that class up in Goey Hall. And I've heard from them that a lot of the truth that was revealed in that class has played out in front of their eyes on social media over the past 6 months. And it was helpful for them to see through God's lens what the manipulation and some of the things that go on in social media. And so that's one of the things that I always try to do in teaching classes is give everyone a lens for which to see the world that's more like the way God sees it and less like the way it's portrayed a lot of times, both in media and in our own minds and our own way of thinking about things. And this month, I'm teaching a class called patristics, and that's a big word, but it just means the early fathers. And so patristics, pater, father. And so it's the earliest and some of the most influential documents and leaders of the early church in the first 200 years of Christianity. And the first class is coming up tomorrow, and it's on the Didache, which means the teaching of the 12 apostles. And it's an exciting class, and we'll continue with patristics. And I'm going to be talking about people like Polycarp, Clement, and St. Justin Martyr. So that's exciting. Father Wilson has a course coming up in October, and actually, so let's stick in September for now. We have a guest coming in. Landon Moore will be teaching a one-off, and maybe more than a one-off. We'll see if everyone likes it, on Black theology and the where it comes from and the perspective of Black theology. It's really interesting. I've talked to Landon about it. It's going to be an exciting class. Father Wilson does have a class in September. It's called Knowing Jesus, a Friend of Sinners, and it's a 3-part series that he'll be teaching on Fridays in September. So there's a ton of stuff coming up. And in October, I'm teaching another series that I would have taught on Wednesday, but instead I'm teaching on Thursday nights, and that's the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Or if you put them in chronological order, Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. And I'll be teaching an overview of all 4 Gospels on our online platform. Tough Topics, Sin, a conversation with Father Wilson, will be a 2-part series. Father Strom is offering a series on Martin Luther King and Christopher Columbus, which should be really interesting. He's proven to be a really fantastic teacher, and it's really exciting. And the most exciting part of October, at least for me, is that our choir and Anne and Sam are going to be doing more concerts. And so we're going to be having concerts in October, 4 concerts, in fact, all on Friday nights. So you could have your Friday night cocktail hour as you listen to sacred and beautiful music. And on the 30th, Anne and Sam are going to be putting on a Halloween concert. So all the spooky songs that the organ can produce, I think, will be played then. And it's really exciting. And so we're kicking off the academic year on September 13th with Rally Sunday. And we continue to push forward despite our in-person numbers not being what we love them to be. Our online numbers continue to grow, and we continue to grow. I asked Angela yesterday, since the pandemic began, how many new members have we made? And she said it's at least 50.
I know.
So in 6 months, a good portion of that time, the church being closed to public worship, and the rest of that time, the church only being open to 25% of our capacity to worship. We've added 50 members. We've added 50 members. It's awesome. It's exciting. And it's proof that when you're faithful, God brings people to you. Because when you fulfill God's mission, he brings people to you to help them. And it's really amazing. Jackie, you want to say anything else?
Well, I did. I wanted to talk just a half second about, while Sunday school classes cannot take place in person right now, the teaching part of it we talked about earlier, but the Sunday school teaching teams will still be reaching out to their classes every single week. So that relationship will build as it always has. It may be via Zoom. It may be via snail mail. It may be that they envision a safe way for the class to be able to get together. Mm-hmm. It's just going to look a little new, like so much of what we're doing these days. But that weekly relationship will continue with the Sunday school classes. And I didn't want to forget to mention that, because it's really, really important.
It's exciting. Well, I hope everyone is as excited as we are about what's coming up in September and October and November and December and January, February, and all the stuff that's going to be happening at Redeemer. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. God bless you all. Good night.
God bless.